Hello, my loves. Hello. Welcome to the new hump week. As you know, a lot of times I have to record my videos on the go because I'm always on the go. And why? Because this is the Notary Chronicles, to show you what life is like for an entrepreneur that is also a notary. So right now, as you can see back there, I'm just leaving this office. My son is doing the fingerprinting today, so I had to go and conduct a loan signing, and I'm on my way now to FedEx to drop off this package. After I do that, I'm gonna go to my other office to empty some of the stuff in the back, and go and start grabbing some things for the new location to be able to start furnishing up the other place. Got a lot of things that I need to buy for the other location, so that's on my to-do list. So right now I'm heading to FedEx, drop that off. I already scanned the documents, so I stopped there. Look, these people would be just cutting me off. I tell you, I gotta have my eyes everywhere. Anyway, mind you, there's no traffic behind me, but he just felt the need to cut me off. We would have gotten into an accident and he would have been at fault. Anyway, back to my story. I was thinking about going to my office first, but I think I'm just gonna go drop these documents off, finish the job. I hate, doing that to title companies, especially if they're paying me well to do my job. If they're paying me $75 to $150, I don't know a lot of people earning $75 in an hour. I could have gotten it done for less time, but this particular family had a little 3-year-old baby. He was sick with allergies, and so she is breastfeeding the baby. So she's trying to do two things, be mommy and sign documents and stuff. So I worked it out with them, and I still got it done in less than an hour, and made my money, right? The only drawback as a notary when you're working with middle companies is you have to wait 30 days minimum to get paid. Some companies pay you every 45 days. The nice thing is that I've not gone without getting paid. I did have one company that didn't want to reprint me a check, and I never worked with them again. You get but one time, burn me, because I'm good at what I do and I expect to be paid. I don't care if I forgot to cash the check. It's your responsibility to reprint that check for me, right? So I don't like dishonest people, and you get but one time, like I said, to burn me. Because once I'm done, I'm like done. My cutoff game is very strong. But I'm not just looking for reasons to cut people off, right? I love networking. I love working with people and stuff. People wonder why I'm so antisocial and I don't be calling and I'm not a good friend. If you have the type of schedule I have, you will understand. For example, yesterday, I had 70 some clients to see for the day for fingerprinting, and I'm working alone for now until my son comes in and takes over. Right now he's working these 2 days, I'm doing 3 days. But imagine standing on your feet all day long, like all day long. This guy was trying to run the light. I was gonna run it because I still had time, but since they were speeding up so much, I decided to stop, and neither one of us got to take the light. People annoy me sometimes. Anyway, no harm done. My son's like, Mom, you got to learn how to work on your patience with people. And I'm like, that's why I'm waiting for you to take over, because I'm not trying to, do customer service. I'm trying to, establish businesses and stuff and hire people to help me do these things, because I know I have a short fuse. I just have a low tolerance for stupidity, people who lack common sense, having to repeat things over and over and over, people not reading things that are like plain in front of their face. I really don't have the temperance for that. Other than that, I'm a very sweet person, but you gotta know how to approach me, because if you don't, I'm gonna make it clear to you that you're annoying and dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like I just be like, oh boy, right in front of their faces, like, really, like y'all know I gotta give y'all a little bit of comedy. Come on, don't act like I'm the only one. Y'all gotta deal with the public too, and you gotta deal with all kinds of personalities, right? And that's part of business. That it's nice when you get your business to the point where You could start outsourcing. That way you could really focus on working on what you're really good at and pay other people to do what they're really good at, because that's what you're in business for. You're not in business to stay doing everything yourself. You might do that at the beginning when you're establishing your business, but you don't want to just stay there, right? At least I don't. I had burnout last year, and I went through a deep depression because I had too much on my plate, and I was just trying to do too much by myself. And sometimes when you do that, you don't do it with excellence, because you're just trying to get the job out of the way to go to the next task, and that drains your energy. It's real tiring. And we're in business to be able to create employment for other people. I'm happy right now. My son is helping me run that business. When I open the next place, I'm going to be able to hire people to help me run that business. I can eventually hire people to help me do mobile businesses like mobile fingerprinting, right? But you got to go taking one things at a time. And the problem with society today is that they see all this get rich stuff where they can make all this crazy money and the excellent marketing and stuff, rather than me telling you, what if you can make $5,000 consistently every month, where right now you're probably making $2,000-3,000. What if you can make $5,000-6,000, right? But no, people always want to hear the hyped up stuff rather than the real. I will invest gladly if I know that I'm making more money than I was making before, right? So if I invest in something and that's helping me to better my life and bring more income, that's a win for me, right? If you make $1 and you make another $1 and you invest $1 and make $2 of that $1, you duplicated your income. So you got to think about it numerically, right? Because numbers don't lie. Again, I'm a risk taker. Everybody's not me. Everybody has their own way. Like I was talking with somebody, it was like, yeah, everybody has their own unique style, and some people enjoy working from home. I was like, I'm not knocking working from home, because yes, each thing has its pros and its cons. I personally like to have a brick and mortar setting so people can see I'm a legitimate office, that I have a legitimate business, that you can find me when you look for me, and it just makes me look more professional. But I also am into the virtual business, because there's businesses where you do not need to have a brick and mortar setting. And why go and spend all this money opening an office when you can have a virtual address and you can run your business from home and deduct some of the square footage in your property? You know, I like being a brick and mortar because, yeah, I work a lot from home, but my locations are physical locations. I'm creating jobs for other people. That was one of my dreams, to be able to create jobs for other people, because I know what it felt like being an employee and being mistreated, not being appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still at the baby stages of starting that out, but my dream is to be able to employ other people and treat them the way I wish I would have had gotten treated when I was an employee. And it's not a bad thing being an employee. It's just you have to be treated with dignity and stuff. Now, if I see you're working hard, that you're committed, that you go above and beyond and stuff, why would I not want to honor that, right? But everybody's not like that. Everybody is not the type to show their gratitude. They favor their little minions, whoever they want to favor, just because they're kissing their ass and whatever. And me, you don't got to kiss my ass. Just do your job. Do it well. Go above and beyond, because I want you to be smarter than me. I want you to outdo me so that I know you're worth being in my team, because you're supposed to hire people who are better than you. You're not hiring people to show off and act like you're the know-it-all. No, I don't know it all, but I do know enough to have the sense to hire people who do. That's how I think as an entrepreneur. I don't just think that I'm a notary. I'm an entrepreneur, right? So you might have started your business as a notary, but is that what you really envision for your life? Is that what you envision for your future? Or are you just doing the notary thing to set the steps to go to a higher level? Or are you looking to expand your notary business and eventually, do like that girl, I forgot her business name, but she just opened up a big notary business. She's gone expanding her business. She started out of nothing. She started out at humble beginnings, and now she's doing big things, and everybody is worshiping her like a goddess. Why? Because you have to respect the game. But she's no different than you. You might be more intelligent than she is. But guess what? She saw the vision, and that's what creates a winner. Because I know a lot of smart people that don't know how to do squat with their intelligence. What is the point of you being smart and you don't know how to do with the little you've been given? But another person will see one thing in the vision and they will run with it. You feel me? They will run with it, and that's what makes you a winner. So right now. I'm just trying to tell you to think outside the box. See yourself as an entrepreneur. Have that, build up your self-confidence. Because a lot of times, because you're new at stuff, you lack the confidence. Like, you see other people doing it and that they make it look so easy and effortless. Hello, they were at the same level too. They started off somewhere and they ain't no jack diddly squat either. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't just start being professionals. Now they talk and all this stuff, and but they're no better than you. They breathe the same air that you breathe. Okay, you can do anything you set your mind to. And I'm no different than you. You're no different than me. It's just because maybe I got to start before you and you're just starting out, but that does not mean you might not outdo me, or that you might not have your own dream, right? Because this isn't about comparing or competing. I know people that are very competitive and they're like, oh, well, I got more than you in it. Well, first of all, you might have more money. You might have more resources, you might have more support. Everybody's story is different. I'm not here to put nobody's game down, because the fact that you're even trying to start your journey is very admirable. It is very admirable. So don't ever dim your light for no damn body. I don't care how successful they are. I don't care if they're millionaires and you had all these videos and you're all over and you might be a piece of crap for an individual. And trust me, I know several of those. And I'm not afraid to tell them if I ever have the opportunity to be able to tell them to their face, because that's who I am. I don't look down on nobody, and I don't look up to nobody. If I look up, I'm talking about like, I admire you. You are a trustworthy person of integrity, and you've shown me that you are who you say you are. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of actors and pretenders out here. You know what I mean? And yeah, we're our actors in this life, because you're not going to act like a street thug in a professional setting. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to blend with the environment and how to flow like water, right? But I'm here to tell you that you can create the dream. My dream, I'm living my dream. I might not be making millions of dollars. I'm not going to sit here lying to telling you, oh, I'm making millions of dollars and the loan signings are paying me $100,000 a year. No, I'm not. But I'm doing things on a consistent level where I'm bringing in good money every month with the different things that I'm doing, right? And then I continue building on that, and eventually it'll be where I'm making so much money, but I'm already making decent income. I'm just adding on to little by little, but I'm not like other people that are trying to do. Why? Because I learned that early on. You can't do 20 things at one time, because every good opportunity comes. And I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, let me teach you how to do this and let me teach you how to do that, and it's for sale. Okay, right now I'm still focusing on opening up this business. I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, the sale is wonderful, but I'm still working on this. So until I get this established, I cannot go to that. If the offer is still there, now I can jump on that, because now I got this established. Before I was all the way placed like, oh, okay, let me jump on that. Then the next opportunity, let me jump on this. And I'd have all these things, and it burnt me out, left me in a financial hole. You think these people care? They're going to the bank happy, cashing their checks. They don't care if you use their program or not. They don't care what you're going through. They don't understand that you got bills, debts, family situations. Only you know what's going on in your personal life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to make my courses affordable for the time being, so that I could give people the opportunity to learn what it is that I know, what has worked for me, and where my success is. People who know that I'm real, down to earth, not sitting here trying to just sell you a dream, but showing you that dreams do come true. I'm not selling you a dream. I'm selling you the ticket out to help you get to your dream, even if this is a stepping stone for you. Right? I didn't see myself doing all these things before. I was trying to start a big income tax business, and I realized how much I hated it. It was so boring. And I'm like, it really takes a special kind of person to do people's taxes, because to me it is boring. I feel like a slave to the IRS. Every year you got to buy new expensive material. You got to stay on top of every single update that the IRS comes up with. Their laws are like, their books are like thick with little tiny writing. You got to know all the publications, and you got to stay researching. I'm sorry. For that, I would have became a lawyer. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I find that career so boring, and that's why I couldn't do it, because my heart wasn't in it. Like, I had a desire, because like, I know I could make good money doing this. I had a perfect plan for it, but I wasn't happy doing it. So maybe I'm not making what a big income tax person does and know all of these tax laws like they do, but I'm happy doing what I do. I'm independent. I get to still be there for my community, make money, and still make money on my other hustles with my inspections, with my notarizations. I have a plethora of things that I do, and I have other things on the back end that I'm waiting for to bring in when that time is right. But because I like to take my time and not rush, unless I see something that's like, okay, I can see where there's an immediate thing to this, which is what I'm going to be doing in September. The other location is going to be for drug testing, so we're going to see how it goes, because I'm a player, I'm a risk taker. So I'm like, okay, we're going to see how that goes. But I have other services. I have a lot of other services I'm going to be offering at that location, because it's a bigger location, so I could do more things there. This location is my small location for my community to come get fingerprinted through the state, right? But you don't just have state fingerprinting. So other people be like, oh, it's just paying this much and that much. Honey, but it's consistent. I'm getting consistent income. I'm all about consistency. And that's what I tell my son. However we start, keep it that way. If we started playing meditation music, stay playing meditation music for them. That way people could calm down and calm their mind down while they're there for a time, because everybody has to be on their phone, talking. Your brain never stops. Relax, take a chill pill. A few minutes you have to wait to get fingerprinted. We got you out, in and out, as long as the machine's not tripping, in 4 to 5 minutes. Unless you got terrible finger threads, which a lot of people have jacked up finger threads, and it may take a little longer because we got to fingerprint you more than once to get the best captured prints, right? But that's for my community. I'm giving back. You know what I mean? And I'm doing cheap notarizations there. If you can pay a $5 booking fee and come there and pay per notarization seal, you're done. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to pay my travel fee. So right now I'm not at the point where I can travel anyway, but I still have clients that come in that pay the $5 booking fee and pay my service fee for paying for any other method than cash, and then I service them, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna be right with you. The fingerprinting goes on hold. I notarize my documents, and then boom, I can take it back, because I know I could get them in and out like that. So people come in, want to walk in early. They have an appointment at another time, but they want to be seen earlier. I'm not going to turn that money down, but at the same time, I'm letting them know everybody can't walk in early. Y'all not going to bombard me like that. Y'all going to sit your behinds away and wait till I see you. That's why I'm glad my son's taking over, because I have customer service. I have excellent interpersonal skills. It's just because that's not where I want to be. I don't want to be standing up on my feet all day fingerprinting. I'm an older woman. I have a medical condition, and my health to me is the most important thing. I'm gonna tell you another thing as an entrepreneur. This is like neither here nor there, but I go throwing you gems whenever they come to my mind. Whenever you talking business, if you don't know how to use big words and you don't know what they mean, don't look stupid using words you don't know the meaning of them, or that you don't know how to pronounce them. Stop trying to be extra. Use simple words, because you know what? People understand simplicity. Simplicity sometimes is the best. I had somebody the other day, an entrepreneur mentor I respect and admire, but she kept using this one word, and it sounded really like, does she even know what this word means? Because it's not being used in the right context. And I didn't want to tell her, because I don't want her to feel like I'm embarrassing her or putting her in check. But I lovingly wanted to tell her you're not using that word in the right context, because she was trying to get grammatically correct on something else. What is that proving? I'd rather keep things simple. That's what used to make me very effective in my public speaking courses, because I kept things very simple, and it was so effective that by the time I was done, the shyest woman would be ready to get up there and speak whatever it is that she had prepared to present to me, so I could grade her on her skills according to what I taught her. And it was very effective, so effective that these women began to go out in the community, recruiting other people, using the skills to bring other people to get trained, because they felt so empowered by the courses they took with me. So simplicity is best. Be humble, be simple, stop being extra. You could still be confident and not be all like, oh, well, you know, I make $6 million and I have 20,000 companies. You're not there yet. Stop pretending. People know when you're fronting. I could tell when a person's just like making themselves more than they really are. And we're all trying to win. I get you. I respect that. But stop like puffing yourself up more than you are. I'd rather you see me going through my growing journey, because then you'll be like, darn, I remember when she got started with her YouTube video. I remember when she hardly, you know, when she wasn't getting a lot of support. I remember her starting her business. I remember everything she went through, and now look at her. That, you know, people admire that, because that shows you, okay, people just show you their success, and then they want to tell you their little petty ass stories. I don't tell you a lot of my boohoo stories because most people don't care. They don't care. I've shared with people, oh, you know, I have a serious medical condition. People don't care. No sympathy, nothing. And then I cut them off because I'm like, you're cold, you're evil. I don't care how everybody else sees you. I see you for what you really are. Heartless people. Caring. So why am I going to sit here putting all my business on private and for people that do not care? So I'd rather you see me on my business journey to see those growing pains, and then you can see my success, because that's really what you want to learn about. You don't want to hear about what I've been through and who hurt me, who backstabbed me, who didn't support me. You want to hear, how did she get from here to here? So that's what I'm showing you. Hopefully I am bringing quality to my videos, because I know I don't get 10,000 viewers yet. And I know YouTube has an algorithm. You can help me by subscribing, by liking, by watching my videos all the way to the end. Hopefully I'm giving you interesting enough stuff that you watch the videos to the end, because my videos are not long. I hate making dragged out videos. And I want to show you, I also want to tell you how grateful I am for all of you that are watching my videos. Sorry, but somebody pulled up next to me and they're so nosy. I know they're here watching me doing my video. But anyway, I love y'all so much. I'm so grateful for you all. You know I love you. Hit that notification bell again. Hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my tribe. Hit like. Please keep the comments coming. I had Sweet Notary Services was dying laughing at episode 1. This is episode 2 of season 1, because I'm trying to show you my day-to-day life of stuff that I go through. So I love y'all so much. I catch y'all on the other side. Stay beautiful, stay prospering, don't give up on your dreams, and I'll see you next week on the other video. Bye for now.